Good morning, miss. This is the biography of Rabindranath Tagore, the famous poet of India. My name is Aditya Raj, 10th, roll number 19. This is the project of English. Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore was a greatly philosopher, poet, novelist, story writer. He was born on 7th May 1861 in India. He also established education institution named as Shanti Niketan in West Bengal, India. According to him, the education should be provided in the nature so the students could understand the topic better. He has also some of the great stories such as Kabuliwala, the postmaster, etc. and poems such as Jana Gana Mana, National Anthem for India, and many more. His nickname was Bhanu Singha. He died on 7th August 1941 in West Bengal. Rabindranath Tagore life. He was a Bengali Brahmin from Calcutta with ancestral generative roots in Porbandar district and Jessore. Tagore wrote poetry as an 8 years old. At the age of 16, he released his first poem. He was the youngest of 13 surviving children and the son of the Rabindranath Tagore and Sarsa Devi. He was raised mostly by servants. His mother had died in early childhood and his father traveled widely. He largely avoided classrooms and schooling and preferred to roam the manor or nearby Bholpur and Panhati. He was greatly influenced by the melodious Gurbani and Nanak Bani being sung at Golden Temple. He traveled a lot with his father during that time. He wrote many poems such as poems related to Sikhism and number of articles in Bengali children's magazine about Sikhism and one of them a long poem, The Maithili Style of Vidyapati. His father wanted him to become barrister, but in 1880 he returned to Bengali, degree-less, resolving to reconcile European nobility with Brahmo tradition, taking the best from each. After returning to Bengal, Tagore regularly published poems, stories, novels. They had a profound impact within Bengal itself, but received little national attention. In November 1930, when Tagore learned that he won that year's Nobel Prize in Literature, the Swedish Academy, at last, he died on 7th August 1941 in Calcutta, West Bengal, India. Rabindranath Tagore works. He wrote many poetry, lectures, dramas, songs, short story, and many more, such as first, short story, The Beggar, Woman, The Ghat Story, The Drift, The Notebook, How Wire Housewife, Dahlia, Kabuliwala, etc. Second, poetry, The Tale of Poets, The Flowers of the Woods, The Broken Heart, Evening Songs, The Golden Boat, etc. Third, drama, Nature's Revenge, Sacrifice King and Queen Implication, Mania, The Trial, etc. Some of the Rabindranath Tagore poems. Freedom from fear is the freedom I claim for you, my motherland. Freedom from the burden of ages, bending your head, breaking your back, binding your eyes to the knocking call of future. Kabuliwala section of story. I cannot tell what were my daughter's feeling at the sight of this man, but she wanted to call his loudly. I thought he will come and in 17th chapter will never be finished, at which exactly moment the Kabuliwala turned and looked up at the child. When she saw this, overcome by terror, she fled to her mother's protection and desperate. He had a blind belief that inside the bag which man has carried there were perhaps 2 or 3 other children like himself. The peddler, meanwhile, entered my doorway and greeted me with a simple smiling. Thank you.